Another misconception about polls is that people think that polls are lying just because they turn out to be incorrect. That there's just something inherently fundamentally flawed in these polls, if not outright fabricating what people are thinking. There are polls that are fake, but they are few and far between. Media will just circulate polls without even thinking about whether they're actually A, whether they're real polls, and B, whether they're real polls, but they're actually good and worthwhile. Not every poll is worthwhile. That is true. It's just when you make a blanket statement about all polls being crap is the problem. So even crappy polls and mediocre pollsters still can get publicity if what they report seems interesting enough. And so that can really cloud people's perceptions about the reliability of polls. But polls are not lying to you. At least the good ones are not lying to you. We can't know with 100% certainty what the entire public is thinking. That's why we're polling them. If we could figure out what the entire public was thinking, we wouldn't need polls. And we don't know the relatively few people that are going to change their mind. Sometimes people who seem like they're going to vote right now don't actually turn out to vote. And also, another big issue with polls is that there's these non-response biases that we encounter. Non-response bias being when a pollster calls a home that they randomly sampled, they could not get somebody on the phone, or they did get somebody on the phone, but they just did not want to answer a survey. So then they have to go sample somebody else. It's become harder to get people to answer these surveys. So you can't really gauge what they're thinking. You're only able to sample people who are willing to answer the poll. So legitimate polls are doing the best they can with the information and respondents that are available.